Hi everybody, I'm Shah from Charlie's Angel Tarot and welcome back. This is your yearly reading for the year 2021, and if you're new, welcome to the channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell on all and set your settings in YouTube and your mobile device correctly. If you don't know how to do that, there is a video under news and updates in the playlist. Okay, so I wish everybody really a prosperous, a healthy and a safe year ahead. And I'm just going to explain a little bit what the year is going to be like and what the number is and what the number means. And of course I'm going to do your reading for the energy of each month. Okay, I start off by saying this year will be the element fire, and it will be number 5, and 5 obviously means not being in balance. I did my research because as you all know, I'm not an astrologer, but I do dabble with numerology and astrological things. Astrology. Okay, now this is going to be an unpredictable year among others, and we are going to trying to attain our balance because there's a lot of new beginnings and opportunities. There will be choices to be made or decisions. This year we will want more adventure, more travel, more fun, and this year will be also this element number 5 is the fire element, but also it relates to the zodiac signs, basically the fire signs Aries, Leo and Sagittarius, and it's some of the things that this 5 stands for will relate to these signs, and perhaps they will feel more at home next year than they've done this year. I hope we will. Because it will also be an unconventional, because the fire signs don't like to be pinned down. They do like tradition, but they don't like to be trapped, because they're always busy and in action. They are curious. So next year we will be more curious, or should be more curious. Freedom is the utmost importantness this year, and safety, as we have been trapped last year. There will be changes, and there will be opportunities be presented to you, and also what is significant, our senses will be sharpened, or they will change, as also we have the 5 senses, that is seeing, smelling, talking, listening and speaking. So we have to perhaps watch out what we say or how we say it. We have to look at things from a broader perspective or from a different perspective. We have to listen more acutely perhaps to certain things, and so that we can remember it, or that we can ask to if we don't understand something. Number 5 is the pivot point between the numbers 1 and 10. This card, according to the research I've done, several astrologers also relate number 5 to the Arcana card number 5, the Hierophant. Now the Hierophant is the High Priest, or also the Lord in other decks. Actually, what is he? No, this is not it. I thought I had it. Never mind. So this is a vibrational year of number 5 and fire. Now the positive things of fire is the senses. They are very sharp, they're very quick, they're independent, free thinking, and we do want free thinking and free speaking, or freedom of speech, as we have been restricted in a lot of things. Things are going to move fast, and also there will be a lot of action. There might be the fire signs they resent restrictions and responsibilities. That does not mean to say that they are not responsible, but they don't like to be restricted. They do love traditions, but they don't want to be pinned down. They need to move. They are always busy, like I said, and they need their freedom so they can move. They're very individualistic people. Okay, they don't, and they are very choosy. They choose who they attach to, or to what they attach themselves. They're also very inquisitive. So this is a message for us. This is the energy. So you might not want to be attached to something like a group, but also take care that you don't isolate yourself either. There's always two sides to things. Remember that. We need to have the vision or the perspective for a better future, and also try to maintain balance as much as possible in our lives through making the right choices or decisions, especially if we want a steadier future. That also means our environment, not just our children or people around us or the animals, but also the environment. We need to take care more of Mother Nature so that she will take care of us. I know it sounds crazy for some that don't believe in it, but you know the saying, if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of another. So we need to take care of ourselves and the people around us, the animals and nature. Only then can we make big changes. The fire energy are also witty, playful and creative. That's why when I say with a fire sign, action is work, creativity is hobby, but that is also fun. It is also, and they are also logical, so we might have to be more logical about things and strategic, and be more creative and be more playful. Let our inner child come out. Okay. Then the negative side is stagnation, being rash, fear of change and lack of vitality. Now if we stagnate and procrastinate, then and we don't come into action, then because we fear change, for example, then we'll lose our vitality. We'll have lack of vitality. So make sure that you get the balance between your life, your work life and your free life, your relaxation or creation time in balance. This is how you will be feeling top notch. Don't be rash. Don't decide things very quickly. Watch out what you say. And that is the energy for next year. Now I'm going to use one card for each month and 3 oracle cards, as you can see, and I will be telling you what the energy is of that month. I suggest load the video down if you can, and or come back every month and see what the energy is for each month for your sign. I hope you will enjoy this reading. I had to do it again because I had 4 cards in each month, but it was over an hour long and I've only got a laptop and he won't load it up. It stops quarter of the way. So I hope this one will load up. Take care and enjoy your uh, parties or your festivities over Christmas and the New Year period. And I hope you will all have a beautiful year. Thank you. Now let's go to the reading. Hi Virgo, this is your reading for 2021. And welcome to your reading. I'm Shah from Charlie's Angel Tarot. The first card that you have is January, and you've got the King of Swords. The King of Swords mainly stands for Gemini, but don't forget Libra or Aquarius. This man could be a judge, could be a teacher, could be a butcher, a surgeon, a legal assistant or advisor, and they could also be a presentator with to do with communication, or a teacher. And somebody, they stand also for wisdom. It could also be a seller, somebody that sells something because they're great at selling ice cubes to Eskimos. I love it, that saying, I really do. They've got the gift of the gab. So you might be meeting a Gemini or any of the other air signs in January. There might be somebody that is significant in this month of the air signs. You might have hooked up with one if you weren't hooked up over the festivities. I hope you've had beautiful festivities and will have beautiful festivities. Happy Christmas and a Happy New Year, as I'm taping this in November. Just to let us know what kind of energy is going to happen next year. Alright, so if you are in a legal position, then you might seek an advisor like a lawyer or a jurist or a judge. Okay, well, these people can communicate very sharply, so don't take everything, if it is a friend or a partner, don't take everything literally, but ask them, what do you mean by that, if they are sort of very sharp, because they sometimes flip things out, and they are fast in thinking. They sometimes don't stop to think before they say something, and or their intuition might be a bit sharp, and that has got to do with communication. So don't get riled up if one of these signs is short and sharp with you. Ask them, what do you mean? But on the other side, they're great communicators because they will get their point across either to you or on behalf of you. That's why you usually find an advocate or a lawyer or a teacher being a Gemini. They love to share their knowledge, their wisdom. That's why they could be teachers. Awesome. Okay. So don't be scared of them. They like to communicate, so take that as an advantage. Learn to talk, learn to communicate, so they can understand you and you can understand them. Okay. This man will cut straight through to the core to get the truth for you, okay? They're very good arbitrators. So if you need one, look for one. In February, you've got the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles means what you sow, you shall reap. Perhaps you have invested in something or sown something and you're waiting it to come to fruition. Like an investment, for example, or buying a house. You've put in the offer, that is your seed, and the offer has been accepted, but you need legal advice. This could be of a notary public or an advocate or a real estate agent. And they will show you the truth, and they will guide you through legalities, as the King of Swords represents legalities, municipalities and institutions. So perhaps you might be buying a house or doing another sort of investment. You know that you have to wait until it comes to fruition to pluck the fruit. In March, you have the Four of Pentacles. Perhaps you might be holding on too tightly onto somebody or onto money. If this is a divorce, then you might planted the seeds to start the proceedings, but you might have to wait a little bit longer. It will cost you a lot of money if you seek legal advice. So this is a warning. Hold on to your money. Don't spend your money too much if you are planning to divorce in March. But what I'm also seeing is that you're holding on to something. You could be holding on to a person and they could find it very stifling. That's another side of the Four of Pentacles. You might have closed yourself off, your mind, your heart, your solar plex, your whole self. You might be drawing within. Don't open your heart, open your solar plex, and open your mind to new beginnings. This card is the miser card because usually it's depicted with a man in the traditional cards with a coin on his head, a coin in front of his heart and solar plex, and under his feet. So there's no energy coming in or going out, and that might make you feel stifled, trapped. This card also means if you're spending too much money, tighten up the purse strings. If you're not spending money, you are allowed to spend money, you know, but keep some for a rainy day. Spend it on yourself to enhance yourself and come out into the open. Open up literally and figuratively, and open yourself up to new ideas. Wow. In April, you have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords means be careful what you say and what you do, because this is the war card, and I mean war. Nobody will win, okay? This is also disagreements, but it's the non-winning card. So be careful. Forewarned is forearmed. So get your advice or legal advice or get advice from a teacher or anybody that you need in April so that you don't have a situation that could turn out really nasty in April. You're basically up till now it is all about communication and being right to the point. Get your meaning across, but be open to other person's perspectives or opinions as well if it is within an argument of business or otherwise. But if somebody provokes you to start arguing, walk away, get an arbitrator. Okay? I'm taking this as a yearly reading, but I'm also taking this I'm trying to connect the cards together so you are warned and have something to think about and to do about it before it gets to such a bad situation. Now what I've noticed is the first quarter into May, June, in all the other readings that I've done, is that the first quarter to the fifth month is very slow, difficult times. So I think we'll be remaining in the COVID or the difficulties of COVID in the first half of the year. And this goes to show as well with the Hanged Man, delays, 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 getting another perspective. Okay, the Hanged Man hung himself in this way to get a different perspective, to take time out, to get a different perspective, to think about things and evaluate them. And this year, number 5, you've got a number 5 here, means action, action, fast, fast, fast. No, learn. Stand your ground, be with both feet on the ground, and take your time and get a different perspective. Don't do things in haste, otherwise you have to repent in leisure. Okay, so you could be also much more spiritual or psychological, getting to know yourself within yourself, turning in, because we've got going inwards here, like I said, in March, sorry, and now we've got it back in May. So the fours are spiritual cards, like the Four of Swords. Take your time to know what you want and to get to know yourself and your situation and evaluate it before you go on to, boom, the next thing. Before you give a reaction, perhaps. Also, this means delays of 4 hours, 4 days, 4 weeks, or 4 months. Well, we've just had the 4 months and it is improving. Delays could be over. You hold the key. You can come down and talk about different perspectives and your point of view. Perhaps do a compromise if it is a divorce of a relationship in business or in love. In June there is a new beginning, and it could be also a second chance. You're back in balance. This is the first really positive card, like in many of my other readings. If you're a cross watcher, you will have noticed this as well. Because judgment means a new beginning and or a second chance. So there could be a reconciliation if you get an arbitrator and talk about things. Don't go to the lawyer straight away. Talk about things. Talk about it. You did get together because you loved each other, you fancied each other, you understood each other. So perhaps you are laying down the seeds in February to go to an arbitrator to try to make amends and come into your balance. You do have number 7, so that is luck. You're taking time out, perhaps going within and closing yourself off to others. You are moving up from 4 to 5 in March, April. So there is a change. If you are patient and walk away from drama and you show patience and gentleness and caring, then everything should go well. Then you have an other 7. So you've got 7 double numbers. Okay, you've got the 7 of cups. You have dreams, you have goals, and perhaps that is what the other person needs to know. What your dreams and your goals are. Are they included in the dreams and your goals? Make a pro and cons list, and when you go into discussion, talk about it. Let them know what your plans are for the future. Things will be changing drastically next year in 2021, and we are preparing for 2022. That is going to be a year that everything should be a balance, because that will be a 6. Next year will be a 5. We are preparing. We're making new proper foundations that are solid, and you can do this. So it takes time to think about it and evaluate it. Awesome. There could be new love, something that you're passionate about, okay, and you've sown the seeds, because this is the 8 of Cups, and that is in August. This is July, so you're dreaming in July. You might be going on holiday and evaluating things and thinking about your goals and dreams, and you're coming back, and in August your cup is running over. Your emotions might be high. Your spirituality might be high. Like I said with the 4, you might turn inwards to get to know yourself and what you want. And you're taking time out in May, and now again in July. And this is July, and putting all the ducks in a row. And your ideas are coming out in August. Your spirituality, your emotions, you might have new love, you might have a new passion, and you've sown the seeds in February, okay? And they might be turning up now. Your ideas might be coming to fruition, and that is why you're ultimately happy. Perhaps you have found the balance and another perspective if you are hooked up with your partner and there is a new current of love, real long-lasting love or passion. Ooh, there's a new love or a relived, because you do have a second chance, a relived um, surge of love and passion in August. Now, if you're not hooked up, you could be meeting Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. They're also highly emotional. They could even be very spiritual. And you have met your soulmate. Awesome. This is so beautiful. Perhaps you were already hooked up and you didn't realize this soulmate of yours is your partner. Soulmates don't have to be a partner. They can be best friends. But perhaps you have got to know each other on a different level. And you're emotionally entwined as you've got the Two of Cups next to the Ace of Cups. Awesome. And this is in September. Now, you are definitely in balance in September because you feel ultimately happy, in love, or whatever. You feel one with this other person that you have a soul connection with. You think alike, you can finish each other's sentences. There is no more strife. Awesome. This could be a new person because the ace is next to the 2 and you're moving up from 1 till 2. So this could be a beautiful, long-lasting relationship because this could be a divorce for some of you, but you could be meeting a new person already in June. That's perhaps why you're dreaming of connecting with this person in July, and it's happening a new beginning in August, and it's moving up in September. You're in balance, and so are they. You've got the Prince of Wands, and the Prince of Wands is the Page of Wands, so that's a Sagittarius. So that could be a Sagittarius. It could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces, or a Gemini, prominently, okay? That is in your life. These people or these characters could be really prominent for you this year. You will receive news. This could be about work, action. The ones stand for action, creativity, logic, strategic, and they go for what they want. So this could be also a new hobby or a hobby becoming your career. And that is in October. In November, we have the Ten of Swords. You might feel stabbed in the back, or there might be uh, projects, ideas that are being finished. I've been thinking, because I've been doing this for roughly 45 or more years, reading cards and doing intuitive stuff, but I thought, Ten of Swords, it always means a stab in the back. Thank goodness we've got other cards that express the Ten of Swords as well. Something has hit you big time. Okay, this is the negative side of it. And I'm not even reading the upside down card, but this could also be the meaning of upside down, being stabbed in the back. Somebody could have gossiped about you, that you thought they were your soulmate, and that hurt you deeply. It's like the swords are piercing straight through to your heart. And that friendship obviously will come to an end. This could also be a partner, because you've got the partner card in the reading. But I feel that the swords stands for communication. The swords stands for ideas. Perhaps you have run, ideas have stopped, or an idea that you had has stopped and come to fruition. That is how we keep on learning as readers. All the possibilities. You have to see everything from different sides. So perhaps an idea has come to an end, it's running, perhaps it has come into the material world, and that's why you can't perfect it anymore, an idea. but there is a new beginning. That's the flip side. So perhaps your ideas have stopped now with regards to one project, and it's coming to its fruition, and you're going to bear fruit on this. Okay, so there is definitely a good edge on the swords. It's not always negative, because we've got the light and the dark, the shadow sides on everything in our lives and in the cards. Now we also have in December the Six of Pentacles. So if you have, for example, an idea that you want to bring out into the material world, then this could happen. Somebody might be giving you a helping hand. They might give you a gift or a helping hand or a listening ear to bring it into the material world. Wow. Because this is the card that there is a fortunate person and an unfortunate person. If you're fortunate, you might be giving somebody a gift or a helping hand to set up their ideas, okay, or their needs, or just a listening ear. It's an awesome card. At the end of the year, you are definitely in balance because you've got 6. Okay. Now we're going, usually I take this one first. You are ready. There you go. You are ready. Now, I think you will be ready to start, to get clarity. I think you will be ready to see things come to fruition. But you have to persevere and avoid big arguments or disagreements. Watch out what you say. You already came out with the card, the King of Swords, the card of communication big time. He's a powerful man. So I think you will also be dealing with institutions or municipalities about communication and your ideas. You might seek official help on the way, in the beginning or at the end of the year. You don't want things to go wrong and feel that you're stabbed in the back. Communicate and put your ideas out there. There are new beginnings. Calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. Wow. And it's just lying underneath the soulmate card. Now if you look at all the other videos, this is how the 3 oracle cards lie. First the answer of the angels, and then the romance, and then the angel feather, and you've got the copper angel feather. Now I didn't start out by seeing these cards and say, oh, this reading is about business. No, this reading is about life in general, the energies that will be around you every single month. Take it as a whole reading first of all, think about it, and then look at it month by month by month. And especially in the new year, when I bring out the monthlies on romance, for example, or the weeklies that are general. See whether each month resonates to, or each weekly resonates to that card in the month. The copper angel feather is business growth. The angels are here to inform you that the hours of hard work you have put in are about to be rewarded. The copper angel feather is presented to you as a symbol of business success. The angels applaud the passion you have for your business venture. They understand that establishing a business involves long hours, many frustrations, and often isolation. That's what I said. Isolation. There could be arguments with a partner that you are working too many hours. The angels would like you to know the path is to become easier, and a positive outcome will result. You will experience great professional growth and achieve the financial goals set. Have patience and remain positive at all times. All will be revealed in angel time. Other symbols of the copper angel feather is career maneuvers, increase in brain function, conflict easing, emotional harmony, fertility, decreased tension, unifying something. Smoothing. Okay. You can wear copper or aragonite or carnelian. The angels that are associated with this is Angel Fortuna, Angel of Prosperity, Angel Perpetual, Angel of Success. I hope you have enjoyed this reading, Virgo, and have a beautiful year ahead. Take care, please like and share, and be blessed and safe.